got my money. So.
But Connor, which one do you think is going to get better gas mileage, the 5th or the 6th?
Well, it's a good question. The 6th gen has bigger tires on it, and I don't like. I'm just gonna drive normal, and I'm never very aware of the gas mileage. I'm like, it's just gonna fall where it falls, and I'll just drive normal. But I still think the 6th gen is gonna do a little bit better.
Now, while at this Maverick gas station, we made sure to fill up completely both the 5th gen and the 6th gen and record the odometer mileage as well as reset our trip sensor. Now, the first stop for us is going to be Moab, Utah, which is exactly 200 miles south of our warehouse located in Orem, Utah. Now, when we made it to Maverick in Moab, Utah, both 4Runners had gone exactly 184 miles according to the readings on the odometer. Now, this is where it gets just a little bit confusing. I apologize for this. This is going to be a little bit weird. But these are the actual results we got, so it's going to be a little bit confusing here just because the numbers just happen to correlate the way that they did, which makes it a little bit weird to read, but here it is. So on the 6th gen 4Runner, we used a total of 11.094 gallons of gasoline to travel those 184 miles from Orem to Moab, Utah, which calculates to about 16.585 miles per gallon, or about 16 and a half, a little over 16 and a half miles per gallon highway driving from Orem to Moab. Now, here's where it's going to get a little bit confusing, and this is just the way that these numbers worked out, so it's going to be a little bit weird here. But the 5th gen 4Runner ended up using 16.6 gallons of gasoline to travel that same 184 miles down to Moab, Utah, which averaged out to about 11.07 miles per gallon. So for simplicity's sake, you can say the 5th gen 4Runner is getting 11 miles per gallon highway, and the 6th gen is getting 16 and a half. Now, what about the sensors on the vehicles themselves? When we got to Moab, the 5th gen was actually saying it was getting 12 miles per gallon, and the 6th gen was saying that it was getting 14.1. So do with that information whatever you will. Our manual calculation suggests that the 6th gen was actually getting closer to 16 across the entire drive, while the sensor was saying 14.1 when we reached town, and then the 5th gen seemed like it was getting closer to 11 based on our manual calculation, but the vehicle was saying 12. Now, from Moab, we drove another few hours out to Telluride, Colorado, which is where we camped for the first night.